There's been a lot of debate on when we were going to hear any details on the upcoming Marvel Studios reboot of the X-Men, and as it turns out, Marvel Studios is a little further ahead than most people thought, as they already have a working title for the film, so we're going to talk about what this means and the future of X-Men news. So we've known for a while that Marvel Studios was already working on ideas and plans for how to use the Fox characters and franchises that they acquired when they bought 20th Century Fox. And of course, we recently learned that Fantastic Four got the early go-ahead treatment and is getting more of a push because they already have a director, they're already working on scripts, and things are moving forward. And naturally, I think everybody can agree, Fantastic Four needs a good version first before they get to the X-Men. The X-Men have already had plenty of movies people would consider good, and some even great and masterful, and we already know that they're working on Deadpool. So something is at least happening with Deadpool, but the proper X-Men and the mutants, not much up until now, because it's been discovered that Marvel Studios already has a working title for the film, and it's called The Mutants. Now, yes, this is very on the nose, if you will, and it makes sense. Like, this actually does make sense, because it's a throwback to way back when Stan Lee was coming up with the idea. Originally, instead of calling them X-Men, the core comic, they were going to be called The Mutants. So this sort of a throwback all the way back to that does make a lot of sense. Now, I think this is honestly further than most people thought that they were going to be with this franchise, because again, there's a lot of focus on getting some of the other Fox properties as part of the MCU quicker. Again, Fantastic Four, they have a director, they're probably going to be casting by the end of the year. Deadpool 3 is already being written. So we figured, well, they got that, let's at least get the Fantastic Four out. But with this, we understand that if it has a working title, that they're probably already taking some ideas and talking to people, getting pitches, trying to find a director, or at least locking in some of the first details in relation to the project, like maybe when it's set, where in the continuity it fits, and how does it connect to the overall bigger plot. Because, let's be real, you can't just say the mutants were there the entire time. That doesn't work. You can't do the stupid Charles Xavier was making humanity forget by wiping their mind. Because then he's literally what humans are afraid of and why mutants need to be stopped according to humans. So that's stupid. So they gotta come up with some sort of original great idea, and I think it's gonna be a difficult one, but at least now we know that they're in production, and Marvel Studios has officially, on paper at least, acknowledged to people, X-Men is coming, we're working on it.